Hello guys, welcome back to Coding Feeds, and today I am going to show you push notification using Firebase. Lots of Coding Feeds subscriber want push notification tutorial, and one more thing, I assure you guys this tutorial would be the simplest way to do push notification step by step. So don't skip this video, watch till end, otherwise you skip some steps and you might get some errors or you will complete an incomplete project. So without any delay, let's build this project. Single view application, push notification demo, next, and create this project. So here you can see my project is created right now, and one more thing, for this we will use Firebase. So another tab we will open firebase.google.com. So here you can see firebase.google.com is open right now. And guys, one question is that what is push notification? Actually, when remote server or machine generate notification, it is called push notification. Actually, push notifications are great for keeping user informed with timely and relevant content, whether your app is running in background or in active mode. Notification can display a message, play a distinctive sound, or update a badge on your app icon. This mechanism is very great for multiple device and server synchronization is required. So let's start this. And here you can see the Firebase is open, and here your Firebase projects. I have done Google sign-in project earlier. If you want to see, then check my social sign-in playlist where you can see Apple sign-in, Facebook sign-in, or Google sign-in project. So for push notification, let's create a new project. And here there are three steps for creating a project. Now first step is enter your project name, Firebase push notification, continue, and enable Google Analytics for this project. If you want this, then you can enable, otherwise you can disable this project. I think it's better to be enabled. So let's continue and select an account. So default account for this Firebase and create a project. And it would be taking time for creating a your project setting into plist.google file. And while this project is creating, so we need to set up this project, and you need to go to sign in and capabilities. You need to add capability for push notification. You can double click on it, and now add one more capability is background modes. And in background mode you need to click the values of background fetch, remote notification, and background processing. Now this part is done for now, so let's open the Firebase. So now your Firebase push notification project is ready. Let's click on continue button. Now get started by adding Firebase into your application. So now we are using iOS, so let's click on iOS, and the first step is register your app iOS bundle ID. So let's copy your bundle ID and paste it here, and app nickname push notification demo. It's optional guys. register this application, and here you can see a downloadable configuration file, Google Service Info plist. So let's click on this file and it will automatically download. So let's drag this file into your project and finish. Now you can see the next button here, and now we can we need to install pod for this. So let's open here. You can see on right corner, go to docs. So let's click on the docs. Go to cloud messaging and introduction, and here Firebase cloud messaging, and click on iOS setup because we are using for iOS. So here you can see the pod init file, and for this we need to install Firebase Analytics and Firebase messaging for cloud messaging. So let's close this project and open terminal, and this is my project. So cd space desktop and cd space push notification. So here you can see only two files here. So let's pod init. Yeah, actually pod file is created, and let's open pod file. Now pod file is open right now, and you can just copy those pod and paste it and close this pod file and pod install. So here you can see the downloading dependencies, all the Firebase installation is done, and here you can see the please close any current Xcode session. So let's close this and open this and open push notification demo workspace. So let's close this project folder, and here you can see the all pod file which we will use in this project. So now we will go with document. So here we need to import, first we need to import Firebase core framework and import Firebase messaging framework. Yeah, actually remote notification require you to add for scheduling and handling of notification. For remote notification server requirement that is capable for receiving data from user device and sending notification related data to APN. APN is actually Apple push notification service, which is Apple provided service that is handle and remote push notification. So we will create a key in Apple developer account, and we will upload this key on Firebase. So these all are later step. So here configure a Firebase app. So let's copy this and paste it on did finish launching with option and save it. And here register for remote notification, this is very important for this, and so you can copy this and paste it here. And now next step is set a messaging delegate access token. For now, let's copy this and paste it here. And here you can see user notification center delegate we will add later. So let's go step by step. So now this is very important, monitor token refresh. So let's copy this. For this is for actually messaging. So now we need to add UN user notification center, and this one is messaging delegate. So let's copy and create a extension for app delegate and set the delegate for this. So here you can see one error is gone, and now you can copy this and paste it here. And for now this is not required for device token. We will make a separate video for device token, how to get device token. And now next step is receive message in iOS app. Let's click on this. And the next step is app delegate did receive remote notification. Let's copy it, and this is the function. So after this function you can paste it here, and here you can see the GCM ID. So we need to create a GCM ID here. You can just copy this and let create a GCM ID. So you can do whatever you want to do in this string. So let's build this, and only one error. So for this, here you can see handle message with method sizzling disable. So now you can copy this UN user notification center delegate. Actually here you can see this is a missing confirmation. So let's copy it and paste it here. And you can click on Google Service Info plist, and here you can see reverse client ID. You can just double click on it and copy this and go to your info section and click on URL type, and here in URL schemas you can paste it here. Now build this project. Now for as code perspective, the code is done, and now go to this and next. These we will cover all the functionality. So next, now your app is verified for installation, and here you can see the loader is checking if the app has communicated with server. You may need to uninstall and install your app. So we need to build this project and run it. So for this, here you can see the application is running, and the pop-up is coming for push notification demo would like to send you notification. Yes, if you don't allow this, then you will not get the notification. And here you can see the app is also checking state. So now you need to uninstall this application and run it again. This is very important, guys. and you can see now your communication is done with server. Now here you can see congratulations, you have successfully added Firebase to your application. Now jump on to console. So now here you can see the project setting, and you can click on cloud messaging, and here you can see iOS app configuration, and where you can see APN authentication key. There is no APN authentication key, so we need to upload the key. So here which key you need to upload? Actually for this we need to open a Apple developer account, developer.apple.com. Now click on account. Now I am login with this. Now you can click on certificate and IDs and profile section. Let's click it, and here in right side you can click on key. Now you need to add a key. Now you can set a key name, uh, whatever you want, notification demo, and you need to enable this Apple push notification service which is provided by Apple. Here you can see establish connectivity between your notification server and Apple push notification service, and one key is used for all application. Let's click on continue button, and here you can see which is we have already enabled this, and register. So now your key is registered with Apple. Now you can download this key, and actually this is called P8 file. So now we need to upload this P8 file. Upload, and you need to upload this P8 file and open. And here you can see this is your P8 file which is you have uploaded, and now key ID is required. So this is the key ID, so you need to click on this, and team ID, and this is also required for this. So where you will got key ID. So let's click on identifier, and now all the identifier which your project is connected to this Apple account, so you can select your bundle identifier. So my bundle identifier is this, so let's click on this, and you can see the team ID. You can just select it, copy it, and paste it. Upload. Now here you can see the APN authentication key file is uploaded, key ID and team ID. So now this is done for now. So for this we need to go to in right section and go to in grow section and click on cloud messaging. And here you can see cloud messaging, send targeted notification to drive user engagement. Send your first message. Let's click on it. For this we need to build this project and run this project. So here you can see project is running, and click on allow button, And now notification title is hello viewers, thanks for watching. This is my first notification which we want to send on my device, and let's click on next button. And here in user segment you need to select your bundle identifier and next. And the scheduling, actually send the eligible user, you need to send now or you need to schedule according to time or date or daily in recurring notification or custom. So next, next, and review this and publish. Here you can see the notification is coming, hello viewer, thank you, thanks for watching. And if you want to click on this, your application will open, here. So let's create one more notification for this. Once your application is in inactive mode, so let's finish your this project and stop it and send one more notification. Hello guys, be safe in COVID time. So let's next and select target and next, now, and review and publish. Let's jump into our screen, and here you can see hello guys, be safe in COVID-19 time. This is real time notification guys. So here you can see how simple it is. And guys, if you feel any difficulty, then please let me know. You can send me a message or mail. So I will give you my LinkedIn profile on description, or you can comment me, or if you want this project then you can send me your email ID via comment section, or you can send me a request on LinkedIn and I will send you this project for your email ID for your you will reuse this code into your application. So if you have any specific topic, you can send me, I will make a proper tutorial for you guys. So if you like this video, then please subscribe my channel and stay connected. You need to press on bell icon. And thank you so much guys for watching this video.